How's it going, guys? Cameron here, the Canadian Gamer. Having a cranberry and vodka today, changing it up. So the topic today is just a short video. I want to talk about Cyberpunk 2077. The hype is real. Now, we saw today IGN posted just a rash of Cyberpunk 2077 videos. They've got one where it's like a new Johnny Silverhand trailer, which was pretty funny. I don't know if any of you guys watched it. What he said at the end there, he said to V, he's like, I think V called him a dick, and then he called him and then Johnny Silverhand called V a cunt, and then he said, well, maybe we'll fit together after all. Dick, cunt, get it? So yeah, the hype is real. IGN posted a final preview video, and then they'll probably put a review in progress video, and then finally a review. But to their credit, whoever the guy was that did the final preview, he didn't completely, suck CD Projekt Red's cock. He did say a few things about the game that kind of he wasn't crazy about. So maybe IGN won't give Cyberpunk 2077 a 10 out of 10. Maybe it will be a 9 or maybe an 8. Who knows? Nah, they'll probably give it a 10 out of 10. But the game, like I will say this much, I'm not a huge fan of CD Projekt Red. The Witcher 3 was the only game developed by that team that really caught my eye, that was recommended to me, and I'm sorry, George, I didn't enjoy the game. I can appreciate the graphics and the control and all the rest of it, but the lore and the story and the character just didn't really pull me in. So I'm not saying it's a bad game, it just didn't really do it for me. Now, that being said, Cyberpunk 2077, I still don't quite understand the story. It's really hard to follow. And look, as hard as it might be for a lot of you to understand, this game might not be that great. It might just be, all show and no go. Probably not. It's probably a good game, but you never know. I think, as far as the graphics are concerned, easily a 10 out of 10. I watched a gameplay footage the other day where it showed Xbox One and Series X gameplay one after the other. I could barely tell the difference. So I'm really looking forward to finally getting this game in my hand. I may end up just picking this up as a day one purchase, push everything else aside, and just play this game exclusively. Kind of like when I picked up Red Dead Redemption 2. This game, it does seem like the type of game where I would like to sit back on my couch and take my time exploring Night City and not rushing anything, not trying to go quest to campaign and try to grind through the game. It would be nice to just sort of take my time and explore the game and explore all the different graphical nuances and appreciate all the little details that went into the game that, for good or for bad, probably is the reason why it took so long for this game to come out. So I'm interested in seeing how long the load times are on the Xbox One. But I don't know. The gameplay, to me, I'm not quite sure if it's my thing. If it's going to be too technical as far as decision trees and different sort of perks and abilities, I don't want that to be too intense. Fallout is manageable, but there are games out there that take it to another level, and for me that can kind of turn me off. If it has a nice mixture of gunplay, action, adventure, role-playing, and it's not too in-depth in one certain area, then I think I'll get along fine with it. But yeah, I'm interested in playing it. The reason why I say it's probably a day one pickup is because the game's probably not going to go on sale for a couple of years. So I don't think it'll be sold out. I think I'll be able to march down to Walmart the day of and get the game brand new. And that's definitely a game, whether you picked up a PS5 or a Series X, this is going to be like the game that you could just play on your new console. So I don't know. Do you guys think that this game might be a little bit overhyped? I mean, it's definitely hyped. You can feel the buzz in the air. I saw I'm not going to really name the website that posted it, but apparently, I guess the download files for the PS4 version of Cyberpunk, I think it's 75 gigabytes, has leaked on the internet. It's my understanding they still can't play the game because the files are locked behind a wall until the day the game is released. But there could be a way that someone might be able to hack it and play the game. So we're starting to see a lot of that. I'm sure the game will hit the street maybe a couple of days before the official release date, and we'll start seeing more and more videos trickle online. But I mean, it seems like CD Projekt Red really put, maybe not all their eggs, but a lot of their eggs in one basket. They've got Keanu Reeves in the game. There's a lot of polish on this game. It took years for them to make this game. It's a labor of love. So yeah, you can really feel the Cyberpunk 2077 hype is in the air. The driving mechanics look good in the game. Again, I don't know. I could buy the game and maybe be off-put by the gameplay. It's hard to say. But I think this game, I might enjoy it a lot more than The Witcher 3. I'm still not crazy on the fact that the game's FPS, or I should say first-person perspective, excuse me. I kind of wanted it to be third-person, but it is what it is. Maybe they kept it first-person for immersion purposes, but I'm sure the game's going to look really good on a PS5 or a Series X as well. I don't know what else to say. I'm seeing a lot of videos that are popping up in my feed, excuse me, and it's finally happening. The game's finally going to come out, so I know a lot of you guys are really excited for it as well. So again, I was hemming and hawing as to whether or not I wanted to pick this game up day one, but I think I might do it just because I knew about this game before most people, it was even on most people's radar. Like, I remember when it was announced, and I followed the development of this game the whole way through. So, it is one of those things where I'd love to just be able to pop that baby in and sit back and see what all the fuss is about, see if it's warranted. I do think for the next little while, every time you click a video on YouTube, you're probably going to get a Cyberpunk advertisement. I do think a lot of people have probably already written up reviews for this game that haven't even played the game. It'll probably be Game of the Year for most people. And so that's pretty much it. That's all I had. Again, I do not have a Series X or a PS5, so I will be picking this up for the Xbox One. It would be nice to get a limited edition or maybe a steelbook for this game as well, but I'll probably end up just getting the vanilla game as well. So yeah, are you guys amped up for Cyberpunk? Do you feel it in the air? Let me know in the comments below. Is the hype warranted? Is it real? Or do you think this game's going to be an absolute dumpster fire? Let me know in the comments below. So that's going to do it for this short video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. You people are wonderful and beautiful. You take care.